getting ready to go live. Are we live here? Just checking to make sure everything is good. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Peace and blessing to all of you, wherever you are, whatever this live stream finds you. So listen, today we're gonna do some vibe coding with AI. We're gonna let the AI cook for us. It's gonna cook. It's gonna do some cooking. It's gonna create some software, right? So it's a terminology we use that people use. So listen, let me show you what we're gonna do. So I want to create an app. It's gonna be an educational app, right? It's gonna be a credit a credit app, right? So let me show you what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go to AI, right? So we're gonna use GenSpark today, right? So I'm gonna put in my prompt because we're gonna create, right? Because I want to show you how easy it is to create any app. It could be an app or it could be a website, whatever you want to do. So this is my instruction. So I'm telling Gen AI or GenSpark to create an educational app for me, right? For credit score. So people that want to know how to improve their credit score and so on. So this is the instruction that I'm giving it. So this is what you call your prompt, right? So the AI is going to basically, it's going to go to work. It's going to, right? It's going to be autonomous. It's going to do its own thing. So right now, so all I have to do, just got to hit enter. And then we're going to let AI do its thing, right? So as you can see here, right? It's starting, right? It's telling you what it's doing. I mean, this will require me. Okay. Well, work. Would you like me to go ahead? Yes. Proceed. Yeah. So let's say yes. Go ahead and do your thing, right? So we're going to let the AI cook. It's going to cook for us now, right? Now, listen, if you're not using AI, I don't know why you're not using AI, because you can do this, because all you need to do is you just got to know what you want the AI to create for you. So right now I'm asking the AI to create an app for me, right? As you can see here, it's doing all the coding here, right? So this is everything that it's doing. Now, I'm going to come back to this, right? Let me just, when it's done, it's going to take about 10 minutes. This is what I'm saying. If you're not using AI, what are you doing? Because AI, right now, it's creating the app. Right now, it's coding it on your behalf. That's why the term vibe coding comes from, right? Where the AI is doing all the heavy lifting for you while you are focusing on your business, focusing on whatever it is that you're doing. The AI is busy, right? It's busy doing the work. As you can see, this is what the AI is doing. In less than 10 minutes, I'm going to have a fully functioning app, right? An educational app that's going to be live that people can use, right? And I'm doing this live. So I'm not editing anything. I'm showing you the possibility that you can leverage AI to create different types of apps, tools, website, you name it. Whatever you can think of, AI can do it for you. So this is what we call vibe coding. The AI is just doing the work. It's doing all the heavy lifting. All I did was I just gave it a prompt, as you saw here, right? In less than 10 minutes, you're going to see it's going to give us an output, right? So now let me just go back here. I wanted to show you other examples that I have while that's going. So let me do this. Maybe I should let the AI continue to cook, or should I show you some other example? Because it's going to take about 10 minutes. That's all you need to do. You let the AI cook while you're doing other stuff, right? You can be focusing on your business. You could be cooking, right? Like actually cooking, preparing your meal. You can go on a run while the AI machine is actually the software. It's doing its thing on the background. So let's see here, right? Let's go back to it and see. Let's see here. No, actually, you know what? We're going to come back to it. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to show you some other examples that I've created with AI, right? So you can see the possibility. So this is what I did with, let me see here. So this is an example that I did with a client, right? So let me share this with you. So I did this for a client. They wanted to create an app or a website that helps people, that want to invest in Africa, or those that want to enter the African market, right? If you're a business and if you're an investor. So he wanted me to create a return on investment calculator for them, right? That gives the investors that gives them an overview. So this is the app that we created with AI, right? Same thing. We just gave it a prompt. Now watch this. Once I click, right, as you can see here, you can change everything here. And once I click calculate RO, it's going to give you the the graphs here. So here it is, right? Your initial investment is 500,000, the industry that you're in, the region. So listen, this was all generated with AI. Less than a few minutes. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back to the prompt that I use, but this is what you can do with AI, right? You can create prototypes. You can create fully functioning website, fully functioning app, calculators, simulators, right? As you can see here, if we change the number, so let's say 100,000, right? And then let's change the industry. It's going to be, or the industry / sector. It's going to be technology. Let's change the target region. Let's say West Africa. Investment time frame, 7 years. Expected growth, right? Let's be conservative, right? Let's play it safe. Let's say 9% operating cost. All right, and then let's go. We're gonna be conservative with our investment, and let's hit calculate. Right, boom, right? So there you go, your investment. Now, this is, as I said, people, why? If you're not using AI, I don't know what you're doing. Because listen, this app here, this calculator that you see, it took me less than 10 minutes for me to create this, right? AI was doing all the heavy lifting. I just came up with the prompt. I came up with the instruction. I came up with the specs, right? So this is what I want. I want a calculator that calculates this, blah, 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 right? And then it gives you, look at that. And then there's the option for them to print it, right? To download it. And then you can hit recalculate, right? And then, you can change the sector as well. And let's say the energy sector, boom, right? And then same thing, there we go. Now, as I said, I did this for a client. A client has a business. Their business is they help individuals or they help businesses to enter the African market. So the client wanted a simulator, a calculator that gives their client, a general overview of what to expect, right? So they wanted to do a calculator. So this is what we did, right? We cook it up with AI. So now let me go back to what I was talking about here. So let me stop this, right? I'm going to come back here. So let me go back to the original prompt that we just entered. Now, I'm doing this live. You're seeing in real time the power of AI. So let me go back to what we were asking the AI to do. So let me share my screen again, right? Okay, so it's still cooking. As you can see here, it's still cooking, it's still going. Because remember, this is what we wanted, right? I wanted to create a interactive FICO credit score game with the following features, right? So I gave it all the specific features, what I want in this credit score game. So it's still cooking right now. It's still, right? It's still coding, right? Vibe coding. So as I said, AI is doing all the heavy lifting. Oh, look at this. Our game is ready to be seen. Our game is live. It took what? Less than 10 minutes for this game to be. So now, let me check it now to make sure that it's actually functioning. So let me go to the site. Now, let me share my screen again. I don't know if you can see the screen, right? Let me see here. Can y'all see the screen? Let me stop this, and then I'm gonna share these. I'm gonna share the screen again. Listen, I'm doing this live, no editing. I'm not editing anything, right? I want to show you the power of AI, what you can do with AI. So let me go back here. So this is our game, our FICO credit score game. Now here's the moment of truth, right? Because we want to make sure it's functioning and it's interactive. So let's start. Okay, look. It's functioning, right? We're on a good start. Okay, so choose your starting financial profile. Credit score 650, one credit, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's select it. Let's start with this. Oh, look at this, right? You see, this is AI. As I said, I just gave it the prompt and it's giving me a fully functioning game because I asked for a credit score game that helps people, that educates them about credit score, about, paying their bills on time and all that. So let's go. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. So here it is, right? Your credit score is at 650, right? So let's see here. What are some of the actions? Your accounts, right? You currently have a credit card at 20%, blah, blah, blah. Recent payment. Okay, so some actions. Let's pay some bills, right? We're going to pay some bills. Pay your bills. Select which bill to pay this month. Let's pay full, right? And then boom, you see your credit score went up. So basically it's a simulator. It's a credit simulator that helps you to get an idea how credit score works, right? By paying down your payments, right? So I've just created this in less than 10 minutes using AI, right? So let's continue playing the game. So let's see what happens. So now look at this. Our score went up when we paid down our bill. So it's at 6 75. So what happens if we apply for new credit? So let's say we apply for, look at this. This thing is functional. You got to start thinking. This is the power of AI, people. So select the credit option to apply for. Let's say, let's go with this credit card, because you see, your credit score my credit score went down, because remember, every time you apply for credit, you get an inquiry, right? And an inquiry usually brings your credit score down. So the game understands that, right? So this AI, it created a game that understands the rules of credit, what happens when you're applying for credit. So let's continue. What happens if you check your credit report, right? If you check your credit report, as you see here, right, really nothing happens with your credit report. So let's close. If I apply for another credit card, right? Let's say I want to apply for a secure personal loan. What happens with our credit score? Credit score went up, right? That's how the FICO score works, because the FICO is kind of hard. It's difficult to predict. So let's go next month, right? Next month, March. This is good. This is good. This is what we call leveraging AI to its fullest, right? So now let me go back to the beginning, to the other scenario that we were talking about, right? So let's start again. So let's say your credit score is under 580 and you want to bring up your, right? So remember, it gave us, because this is what I wanted. I asked the AI to create a credit game that teaches people how the credit system works. So let's select this. So your credit score is at 580, right? And then it gives you FICO score components, payment history, 35%. So 35% of your credit score is made up of your payment history. So if I want to improve my credit, so this is a simulator. Remember, this game is a simulator. It's it's teaching you how to improve your credit. So this is your current account. So this is what's happening. So this is what you have to improve your credit. Now it's giving you some actions. Okay, what are we going to do to improve our credit? Let's pay some bills, right? Because paying bills always brings up your credit. So let's make full payment, pay full, boom, right? Credit score, did it go up or go down? It went down. It went down, right? So let's pay some more bills. What happened here? Let's pay some more bills. Pay full, right? Let's go. Okay, credit, it went up. Let's pay some more bills. Credit score, it went up, okay. So what else? Now let's pay down debt, right? Okay, let's select this debt to pay. How much would you like to pay your student loan? Let's pay the full balance, right? Let's see what's going to happen with our credit score. So credit score, so nothing changed, right? What else are we going to do? Let's pay some more debt down, pay full. Let's see what happened. Credit score went up. So this is a simulator, right? The game is working. This is how the FICO score works, right? And then let's test the last one. So let's go here again. Let's go select. Boom. So your credit score, your current credit score is 700 or 720, right? So what happens? And this is your account. This is good. This is a good simulator, right? This is a good credit simulator. So let's go to pay bills again, right? Let's pay full. Let's go. Okay, credit score went up. So the game is functioning. The game is functioning, right? And listen, so I want you to start thinking the possibility are endless. Whether you are an educator, you're a coach, whether you are a business, a consultant, you can start creating platforms. You can start creating tools now with AI. Because remember, in less than 10 minutes, we have a fully functioning game that you can use. This is the power of AI, people.